with this healing video, I want to remind you of your power, of the light that you possess, and the extreme potency that you are, because it's so easy for us to forget when we are on this earth in these bodies and we deliberately are choosing to experience suffering. So I want us to remember that it is an experience that we chose. And at the same time, that even though we are remembering that and acknowledging that, also like acknowledging that you can be still miserable. It doesn't mean that you are, supposed to be grateful, or you're supposed to like not let it consume you, or you're supposed to not give up. Like, you can do all of that. You can be down. You can, like, we have to also acknowledge that it's extremely hard. And even though we chose to be here, like, it's like a choice is a choice, and then the actually going through it, like, is another thing. So it might be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we chose it, doesn't mean that it's still extremely hard, and it doesn't mean that we shouldn't, acknowledge and sit with whatever we are experiencing. There's so much in the spiritual world, the guru side of the spiritual world on social media, for example, that is extremely toxic, because it puts forth the idea that everything isn't under your control right now. Every single thing that's happened to you is because of a thought pattern. So it's basically it's oversimplifying this complex reality here on Earth. And just, let's try to not fall for that. With all that being said, like, as we go up and down, we're healing so much. Like, if you're watching this video, you're one of those who is not just going with the flow, who is not just letting everything happen and just going into victimhood, as your default, and don't even try to see if there's anything beyond that, So you are probably healing a lot, and that is so cool and powerful that you are choosing to do that. And I know that it's not pretty, and what we see online, makes it look like it's, with the white privileged side, of course, as at least, and the able-bodied people, like, it kind of looks a lot like it's like smiles and rainbows, and I know that it isn't, and it's a super brave thing to keep doing that and not just push everything under the rug. So as we are, going through these super highs and lows and everything in between and around and beyond. Sometimes we're in a place where we can fully sit with the power that we are, and I hope that that when you click this video, you are in that place where that is reachable. I know that it's not, sometimes it's just not a possibility when we are really deep into it, deep into the dark of when we're facing the depths of what has been suppressed, abused, and neglected, and gaslit, and hidden from us. And so I hope that this video will shed light onto your power and your potency. And that you are able to receive it for now. So let's get into it. I know that it can seem that your body, all of your different dimensional bodies, have been violated, broken, to the degree where it seems like impossible to put the pieces back together. So we have to trust that it will. In that perfect divine timing, setting, in a split microsecond, it will. It will get back together. More powerful and whole than ever before. And it will do it. And an immense space of allowance on your part. It will do it all on its own. Your body is a master healer. So when that time comes, where everything clicks, where our mind finally rests, gets out of the way, and you allow with all of your heart, you will be mended. And know that even though that hasn't happened fully, as much as your idea of it is, that you're still perfect. The broken perspective is part of the journey, and it's not lesser in importance to your higher self, because to your higher self it is just as beautiful as that moment when it all will come together. Because on the other side, it will all make sense. And you will understand the purpose of it all. Your team in spirit is so proud of you. They're so proud of your resilience. They're proud of your determination to keep going, even though we've all had those moments where we put in front of us our options of something different. Because we're so tired. But then we remember that that is not what we desire. We choose to stay. We choose to face the shadows, the dark, and also the bright, strong light. And we choose to be warriors of this light. Þinn hinsta styrk haldið fram hjá myrkrinu. Þar munt þú sjá yfir þig ljósið bíður. Það alltaf innra mér þér, innra með þér, innra með þér, innra með þér. Myrkrið, það geymir fjásjóin jafnt og vitneskju, svo þú getur stigið inn í ljósið, svo þú getur stigið inn í ljósið, svo þú getur stigið inn í ljósið, svo þú getur stigið inn í ljósið. The rest of the video will be silent. so much for